So we'll break down those licks now. That first part. When I used to play this years ago, we used to be obsessed on picking every note, but you don't need to pick every note, and I don't think he's picking every note. In fact, I think he's going... Those are all picked. That one is pulled off for sure. Okay, so that one, I'm pretty sure is a pull off. Whatever you want to do. If you want to pick every note, or you want to pull off that note, it's all up to you. It depends how you want it to sound, how you're comfortable playing it. Going on that next bit, there's those lead-in notes that are important to get those, because a lot of guys don't do that. They just go and they leave out those. So I think those intro notes are important, leading notes. Now, a lot of guys will also play the next bit like this. And I used to play like that too, because it's easy. But that's not how it goes, okay? It's definitely this. So he's pulling off from the E note, 5th fret of the B string, to the open string, to the A on the G string, 2nd fret. So see, so it's not, even though that's a lot easier, that's just not it, and it'll never quite sound right if you do it that way. So that whole little section, okay, and then he does that a bunch of times. The second time he does it, he does those fast pull-offs. So instead of going, he goes. Okay, so fast it's like. I use my 3rd finger on that a lot. I should probably use this one. It doesn't really matter. Use whatever finger you're comfortable doing. So that whole section then. Okay, and when I do those, I really dig in with the pick. You can see my pick here, but I'm just kind of really digging in there, you know. Putting a bit of my forefinger in there. Where you struck it, you kind of, it's like pinch harmonics, but you're not really getting a harmonic. You're just really digging into those notes. So. Okay, so that's that part. And there's different sequences. The first time he does it, you just listen to the record to get the sequences on that. So the harmony to that middle section is up here, and the basic harmony for it is okay, so that's the basic harmony, and then there's one time where he matches the, but he doesn't match it exactly. In fact, it's really hard to tell exactly what he's doing, but the best that I can tell, in that section he's going. I'm positive about that part. This part, not totally positive. That part, like technically you should be going to match. You should go, or sorry. So to match this, you should go. But he's not doing that, and I think the reason he's not doing it is because it's really hard. So what he's doing is he's just doing that, and then he's doing this. So. And then he's following that with this. So it's the what, 9, 10, 11, sorry, 9th fret of the E string down to the 7th pull off, and then a pull off to the open E. And then he's hitting the F sharp here on the 7th fret of the B string. I used to use my little finger. So, and then we're back on the open B string. So that whole bit is slowly is. Okay. Okay, and then from that lick, we go into the solo. So we start way up here on the 30, 40, 50, 60, 17th fret of the B string. Okay, we put a little vibrato on the end of that. And then we're down here on the 13th fret of the B. And it's a full step bend. And then we're on the 12th fret of the B, and we bend that up. So it's so, and then we're here on the A note, okay, 10th fret of the B string. So. Then we're down here, which is very similar to the intro solo. Okay, and then we're another thing that's similar to the intro solo. And then there's this chromatic thing. Up to speed, I tend to double pick that. It's just easier. It might sound a little more busy, but I just find it easier to do. So we're here. We're up here. And I hit that open A there because I'm not sure what he's doing there, but there's something going on there. He's hitting a note that just sounds different. So, and I think it's that open A note. So. I hit it twice, so I think it's only once. So. That whole part there is, you just have to feel your way through that. It kind of is sort of in and out of time. So it's just a matter of listening to the record and practicing, but those are definitely the notes there. Just here. Sorry. Okay, so it's just a pentatonic scale basically there with that blues note. Okay, and that's it for the solo. So the next group of fills that come up in that last chorus are like this. And then he does these, it's hard to tell, and I used to just play the notes for years, but if you really listen, he's definitely doing these chords, and but that note is prominent. He's going, so you're not really like, you're not plucking those two note chords fully. You're plucking that high note and you're fretting that one, and it kind of rings in there. It's just sort of in the background. And the timing on that is kind of weird too. It's very syncopated. That's another thing. We just have to listen to the record and try and get that timing. I can show you the notes, but a lot of the timing stuff is up to you. Okay, so and then he continues that idea. Okay, so it's just that G thing. Again, it's in there, right? And then we're here. So then he comes up here. Again, it's timing, you know. It's just the only guy that's going to play that exactly like that is Elliott Randall. Okay, so you just kind of got to listen to that and get the vibe of it. I'm pretty sure I got most of those notes right, but it's again, it's a feel thing, a timing thing, right? Okay, so then we're into that last. And then he's into this stuff. That's real tricky. I remember when I first learned this song, that took me, because I was basically a beginner at that point, that took me probably about a month and a half before I could get that, because it's, you're really isolating your little finger there. get that, but it's definitely worth it. That was probably one of the greatest little finger exercises that I could have done at the time, because now my little finger is actually, it's quite good. I have no problems using it. Okay, so and then he does all these crazy licks. Just blues stuff, right? That's kind of based on what he's doing. It's not exactly what he's doing. I'm doing a lot of finger rolls there. That's very much like a Joe Bonamassa kind of thing, right? That one's way up there in the A pentatonic. That's about the last audible lick in that solo. Okay, so there you have it. That's the entire thing now, all the fills, all the solos. So good luck with it. It's a fantastic song. It's great guitar playing. It's definitely worth it for you to learn this song, because it can add so much. There's so much stuff in there that you can use in your own playing. All that stuff. All that stuff. There's so much stuff in there. You know, take the time, learn it, practice it, and it will make you a much better guitar player. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope you got something out of it.